So we just went live right now. Should see this any second here. We'll get these links out and then we'll do this. I did not tell anybody I was doing this today, so it's a complete surprise to everybody, even me. Come on.
Poppy or York?
Nope, that's. Well, you can do it. Do it. There we go. All right. Let's see if we get some people to join us. Okay. I think. All right, so it should be live. Okay, I think we're doing this. Yeah, this is a total surprise. I had no idea I was going to do this until just a few minutes ago. Alright, that should be fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm focusing on doing limited stuff this week because I don't always do a whole lot of that, so yeah, limited's important. If you're ever gonna play in like big events, you know, if you know, were to go to like say the Star City Invitational, they usually do like formats where it's like mixed draft and constructed. So limited's a really good skill to have, and it's also good because a lot of basically anywhere you go for like F&M, there's almost always going to be draft on F&M and then maybe something else. Draft is like usually the most popular thing to do in F&M because it's the cheapest for people who don't actually they're not invested into Magic yet. So if they don't have a deck or something, it's easy to say, oh well, just come to F&M. You can buy your 3 packs and then you can learn how to play while you're drafting. It's like, oh, you're telling me I don't need to spend like $400 to buy a deck to play this. I can just spend $15 and do a draft today. Oh, that sounds fun. And I get to keep the cards and I can even trade them for other stuff. Yeah, it's a great proposition for newer players. So their draft is like really popular at those kind of places. So yeah, if you're gonna go somewhere on Friday, chances are draft is gonna be one of the things that you might want to be good at because it's maybe the only option you have depending on where you go. So not only that, it's also fun too, and it helps you with card evaluation and deck building. So I think this is the one we're doing, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I have 2 draft tokens here, so I need to start doing some of this stuff. So, yeah, we're gonna do a draft here with this. I wouldn't say that I'm like the best drafter, but I'm reasonably decent at it. Yeah, Hector, what's going on? Yeah, it is draft time. Hi, Sweet Puri. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, so here we go. Pack 1, pick 1. We're doing some Strixhaven draft because I need to use these tokens, and it's also a really good excuse to show off the new set that just came out. Well, don't worry about it. Sometimes it's not easy. So this card's obviously really good, I think. But it can be, yeah, it's very versatile because you can play it in either color deck or a deck with both colors. The archive card's not that great. This card's fine. I'm curious to see how good this is. I think we're just taking this because it's the most versatile. It's also a rare. Taking the rare is usually really good. Well, especially if we're gonna play black now. This eliminate will go very, very well with it. What else do we got here? There's a lot of black and white stuff, right? This thing's not bad either. Very strong. I think eliminate's probably the choice, though. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, Sweet Parade, I miss you guys too. It's been a while. I know we haven't gotten to talk a lot. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, Bookworm. Okay, so this is like... This card is very, very powerful, but it's 8 mana, so... It's a very... If you're going to go that, it's going to be a big late game card. But it has recursion, so like once you get to 8 mana, like it's really hard to get rid of this thing. It's 7/7 trample, replaces itself. It's... What is it? Scaled Palooka or something? That's like the card that it really is. So we have 2 black cards. It's not a terrible choice, I think. We could take it. It's a 5 mana card. This is a learn card. Oh yeah, we're running out of time here. Vortex Runner's very good too. I guess we'll take this, we'll see. We might play it. Maybe not. Okay, well, it seems like we're getting a lot of green stuff, so maybe we want this time. Let's see. This card's it's helpful to have in the sideboard, but I think we'll see more of this later. At least one, so that if you play any like learn cards, this is a good one to grab with it. Like this is also fine, especially if we're gonna do that, then we care about this. Yeah. See a bunch of blue-green stuff, and we saw some blue-green in the last pack too. I think, yeah, I think we want to play black here because I think these 2 cards are good. This actually fits in this theme too, so I'm actually willing to take it. It's really good on curve. I like it. Okay, so the 2/2 with Magecraft that gets bigger. It's double green. That's kind of a commitment. It's not too late to change our mind on colors. It's sideboard removal, basically. It goes well with any learn cards that you play. Because this is basically like gain 4 life, draw a card, but you need to have stuff like this on the board. So this... You have to cast the... Yeah, you have to play this in a deck that you're casting lots of spells. I think I'm going to take this. I think I want this in my board. Still seeing... Maybe people aren't drafting blue-red. Not too late to change a color if we want. Kind of surprised nobody took this. I think this card's pretty good, but it's also, again, double white is commitment. It doesn't look like there's a lot of white here. I guess I'll take this for right now. Maybe it was just that pack. Could be. Okay. 1/1 with Menace. You can... Oh, exiling it from your graveyard. See, like, this is really useful because it draws a card even after it dies. I like that. Yeah, I think I'm willing to take that card. Sacrifice 1 or more creatures. Crows and Grip, destroy target artifact or enchantment. It's not terrible. I mean, it is a rare for the archive, so it's never bad to draft rares on Arena because you have to fill out your collection eventually with this stuff. And I think this is a card that theoretically, like, we might sideboard that if we play green, so I'm willing to take it. So yeah, this gains you life. Actually, this card, if we're gonna play green, this is actually pretty good. It's a 4/3 that also makes a 1/1. Yeah, I think we're kind of committing to this green-black plan. Okay, well, I'm definitely taking that. We have 2 of that. That's insane. This is not terrible, but this basically draws a card, and it's life gain that goes along with this stuff. Yep, we have this for the sideboard with our learn stuff. Learn mechanic is interesting, but you feel like it'll cause you a lot of headache in regular play. It's, it could have been a lot more broken than it actually is. I think the cards you get with it are not that powerful, so I think that it's fine. But it like with any wish cards, you need to know your sideboard very well when you're playing. I don't know. It doesn't. None of these really matter at this point. Okay, Dragon's Approach is actually, that could be a fun deck. Hall of Oracles, okay. We have a shock there. I don't know that that's really what we want. Maybe this thing. Actually, this 3/3 Trample Lifelink is pretty good in our deck. If we take this, it might make it less likely that, you know, they might take green-black stuff in the last pack, so I think we'll take that. Yeah, whenever it comes to, like, you know, any type of card that lets you take stuff from your sideboard, and you need to, like, know what your options are all the time. Yeah. And ideally without having to pick up your sideboard and look at it, because that might tell your opponent, oh, he has a wish in his hand, he's gonna, like, go grab something. Don't tell them what you have. Just if you're better off if you just know it. Ooh, Silver Quell Command. Oh fuck! I really kind of want to take this. I mean, I probably could. Like, maybe this is a really powerful card. Is there any way we can, like, splash to play it? I don't know. Well, there's not really a lot of other better stuff to be taking here, so I am going to take it. Okay. Okay, well, this is perfect for our deck, because it's in our... Well, no, I'm sorry, no, that one, it's another... Damn it, it's white. Never mind. Fuck, we probably need that, or... Maybe we want this. It's either that or this. Removal's really good, but also mana fixing is pretty good. Yeah, I think we have to take the removal. See, we have more of these things. Like, this is great. So, probably that. This thing's a Magecraft thing, so it doesn't really fit our build that well. Yeah, I mean, this card's kind of okay, but this one's also fine. But I think we just take the land. There we go. This is basically a 6-mana 6/6. Or it's bigger later in the game. This card is, like, it's really, like, generic. we have stuff to find. Now, I definitely... Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. In this, I changed the title, but I probably didn't change it to, like, MTG Arena. Oops. Can I... I might take this because there's some chance that if I... Yeah, I may want to, use that card. Damn it. Hold on. Okay. It's changed to Magic the Gathering. That's... I didn't see if the arena was on that list, but that's good enough. Let's see. Maybe this thing. Pest summoning's actually not bad. Makes 2 1/1s for 3. The thing is they gain life, so they also trigger stuff like this. So this actually is really good too. I like this because just because, like, yeah, it's pretty good power on curve. Well, especially if we're gonna play that 7-drop, this Letter of Acceptance might actually be good. Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna have so many of these things. Okay, sure. Fuck it. Nobody likes this card. I don't know. It seems like it's not bad. I don't know why nobody takes it. We can't overdo it on 4-drops though, so we might have to start picking some other stuff. I guess. Yeah, fuck it. I'll take it. Screw it. We're already here. We'll do it. Share that one. Okay, definitely that thing. 2-drops. Yeah, there's this set from the pre-release stuff that I played seems like it's kind of slow. I guess I'd take the uncommon. So, and things that, you know, like 2-drops are probably fine. Alright. What do we got? Crux of Fate. I think, yeah, that seems like that's what we're taking here. This card's fine. It fits in a lot of decks, but we're getting to play a Wrath in our deck, so I think we're gonna play a Wrath in our deck. It's a mythic. Yeah, we're taking mythics. It's 6 mana removal. It's kind of slow, but it's fine. We have another one of these things. Okay, well, this is one of the best, like, 3-drops for our deck because it makes all the pests gain 2 life whenever they die, and this thing gets ridiculously big. It becomes a 4/4 for 3 with vigilance every, you know, once you're at 25 or higher life. Not very hard for us to do. So I am just gonna load my deck up with a lot of these things. Think we might take basic conjuration. Yeah, it gains life. It's a good lesson to find in the sideboard. So, and it's a rare. Rares are good for your collection. This is probably what I'm taking. Instant speed removal. That gets better as the game goes on. The less cards they have, the bigger this goes. Yeah. We have 3 of these 3-drops, and we have, like, what, 1 of these things. Could reasonably take this because it does gain life. I think that's okay. I don't really care about another one of these. This thing's probably fine. We still have a lot of fours, but there's nothing we can really do about it. We'll probably just take this. +2, -2 until end of turn. That might be good. Yeah. Actually, we could take this. It's a rare. I don't know if we're like this card is definitely fine, but this is another thing where taking this for the collection might just be better than taking this common, which we may or may not even want to play. Screw it, we'll do that. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. It's flying. We don't have a lot of flyers. This spell is also fine too. I think I'm gonna take the flyer though. Out of these, I think we're taking another cram session. Alright, we're almost ready to get into our match. Alright. Okay, what do we got? Yeah. How many lessons do we have? 1, 2. Oh, we have at least 3 lessons. I could take this, but I don't think we need that many more. Oh, fuck, I should have. Well, I think, did it take this one? Damn it, I didn't even pay attention to the timer. I'm not sure that that pick really matters. I think we got most of the cards that are going to be important here. So. Like, we're at pick 10. Like, this is not terribly relevant here. Yeah, like, I don't know. I guess this. Nobody really likes red here for some reason. I'm pretty happy that I have 3 of this card. I think this is a really good card. I'm hoping that it's going to make me look smart. Alright, what's it? Alright, there we go. That's our last card. Alright, let's build a deck. First of all, we take out everything that doesn't fit in our colors. Probably taking that out. You know what? We could go the other. Oh, yeah, that comes out. It's probably not a main deck card. This might actually not be as terrible. I think I would at least maybe like 2 of those. What's our curve look like? Well, once we get to like 3, 4 mana, we have a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I guess that's fine to search for. Take out 1 more card. How many lands do we have? 17. I'm happy with 17. This thing doesn't seem like it's that good. We do have a lot of 4s, though. Maybe we're supposed to take out a 4-drop. I want to keep in at least 2 of these because the life gain does matter a little bit with this. But also, like, yeah, it's card advantage. It gives us stuff to search for on the side, so I'm happy with that. Maybe I can take out this letter of acceptance. You know, we have one thing that goes, like, that high, like, this is just kind of a very late game bomb if we get it. Guess that's okay. I mean, do we do that? Maybe we take this thing out, like, so we don't really have like a curve that really goes over 4, so it might actually be worth not playing that. I could just play this basic conjuration instead. I don't know if there's a reason to, like, it's probably better to find it with the learn thing. And I do like that this is something to do on turn 2 because we don't have a lot of stuff to, like, I guess that's not true. Like, we have, what, 6 things here, but, like, a lot of these are removal that we're not going to cast on turn 2, so maybe I do just play another one because it's something I can proactively play. There we go. I think this looks good. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's get there. See how this goes. Alright, sorry. Just check. I think this is fine. We'll keep this. We have lands and spells that do things. Oh yeah, the art on this is the infamous plagiarism art. Though I do believe Wizards did agree that they were going to compensate the people that got screwed by this, so that was its own whole thing. They're showing me a land so they can play this untapped. Oh wow, sounds like a little bit loud in my ear. Maybe I need to turn this down just a bit. We have nothing to do in turn 1, so this just comes in. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting if I have the Bluetooth on, then the speaker dial does not matter. I might just be trying to get to a point where I can cast this Crux of Fate and then play creatures. Yikes. Whatever. So what is... Gain me 2 life. This will find more creatures. So it'll be at 3 mana this turn, so then next turn I'm gonna take... Yeah, I think I can play this next turn. And then the turn after, just Crux of Fate and blow up their board. That's my plan. I'm just gonna weather this storm with a little bit of life gain. I think I'm just gonna take 2 of these things. So I can play both of them at the same time. So ideally, I would like for them to play something this turn. they're kind of slow rolling here, so. They know something's up. Like, I haven't played anything yet. Alright, let's see what happens. So then next turn I'll just play these two and then I can play the professor. So we gained like so much life. We're only at 17 despite them having attacked us for like 4 turns. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so you have something else. What else do you got? Maybe a removal spell. I am not blocking this. This seems like a trap. They have something here. It's not worth the risk. Unfortunately, drawing lands is not helping our cause, so we might be using this campus to scry next turn. Okay. I think in my upkeep I want to... I have 3 mana to cast something, so hoping that's going to be fine. We have a pretty good board state right now. I'm totally willing to throw this token in front of that. Oh, never mind. They just realized there's no fucking way. They're dead. It's fine. We'll take it. I'm not here to argue with it. They're going to concede. That's totally okay with me. Maybe their hand was just like full of lands or something. There we go. Our draft deck looked pretty good that game. Yeah, I think this looks great. We have a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5, so I don't necessarily know that I want to play this 5-drop right away, but it's good to have in case things get out of control. Yeah, this card's also really good in the late game. It becomes a 4/4 with reach. Hey, Kino. Yeah, you know what? That's right. Winning is the important thing here. It doesn't really... We just take it and we celebrate, and that's good enough. I don't understand why they conceded either. I don't reasonably think they should have, so... Okay, well, here's what's gonna happen. I think... Get our swamp so we have Cruxifate online. Now we have a 4/4, so this guy gets big and he makes us gain more life. And so as long as we have 25 or more life, he's really big and scary. And if this gets out of hand, then I can just wipe the board. I have Crux of Fate here to destroy everything. I'd say that so far this seems to be going well. Alright, attack for 4. Anyway, that's fine with me. They don't like things that have 4 power, so let's play one of them. Alright, it's a counter spell. It's fine. It's also why we attack first. Let's not give them the ability to make this bigger and do that, so... We're actually not in a bad spot where killing everything would be terrible, so... I guess let's just attack with this and see what happens. Okay. Interesting. They have a 6/6 here. They only have 2 cards left. I kind of wish I hadn't played that now, but they might not have committed this if we didn't play this thing. Alright. This is a turn where I kind of think we might want to cast this Crux of Fate. Now they're reasonable. They're probably going to attack with this thing, so you know what, I will just not attack here. Yeah, let them play more stuff. Now I can block. Ta-da! There we go. You only kill everything when you're behind. There we go. That was a really cool thing. So now they have nothing in board. And we have another Honor Troll to play as a 4/4. Now they're kind of in trouble. We're going to come out hard here. Ooh, alright. That's actually really good. This is not going to kill that thing. They can use its ability now, but they have a flyer, but our thing is bigger, so... They're gonna put something in their hand here. Maybe this emergent sequence. That Frost Tricks... Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, let's kill this before they untap, because I don't want that getting big, so... This guy basically lets them draw, like 2 cards a turn, so I have to kill them quickly. That, I think, was a mistake. I think they were supposed to play that tapping the green. The auto tapper may have screwed them here. Because you probably don't want to attack with that thing right now. Fortunately, our board is keeping up with theirs just enough, so... Okay, well, they can draw like 1 card here, but I don't know if that's going to help them. So we're hitting for a lot. And there's also plenty of things that we can draw that just, like, murder them, too. They're desperate. They're digging for something. What did you find? I don't think, like, any of these are really gonna help. I guess maybe that thing. You have to, right? Because otherwise I'm just gonna attack and kill you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Attack with everything. They can eat the 1/1, that's fine. If they want to kill either of these, they have to throw away 2 things. Actually, if they want to kill any of these, they have to double block, so yeah. Like, blocking this with a 2/2 is going to make it very hard to, like, have favorable blocks on anything else. So I think this 1 damage might just get through. Okay, well that's not enough. You have to block at least this thing, or you die, so... Yeah, I don't think these blocks are... Yeah, they're not a good decision to make right now. Yep. So there's still 7, so you're going to have to throw away some creatures here. Ooh, okay. So they go to 2. We still have a very powerful board. Oh! Okay, well, Quandrix doesn't do anything when he enters the battlefield, so... Okay, well, this is just going to be devastating. I'm definitely getting rid of this 1/1. That's a 4/4. I think I just get this Honor Troll back. If I attack with everything, they have to block, so they'll have to trade at least 2 things. Yeah, I think that's okay. I figured they would do that, but yeah, then this is still favorable to us. They get 1 card here, so they better make it good. We're going to be left with 2 4/4s versus 1 4/4. I can just draw a card with this thing, so... They got Fractal Summoning, so... Let's see. There are some draws that do instantly win for us. We have 2 draws. Yeah, you basically have no choice. You have to tap out for this right now. Okay. You have an 8/8, but it doesn't really do anything, because you can't attack or you die. Alright, I can't actually attack right now, or otherwise, yeah, it's not gonna work for me here. Alright, we drew 2 lands. That was that sucked. So, I'm hopefully they drew a land too. That's bad. Fuck, we need a way to get through these things. Alright, well this keeps, like... This keeps eliminate on the board. Okay. No attacks. The only good news is we have tons of life here. Okay, so let's see what if I attack with everything, it still doesn't really work. Damn it. I need a removal spell to, like, do this. Alright. I have a creature. So now, alright, now if they don't do anything, we can theoretically win. So we have enough to push past this. They have to block these 4, and then this will kill them. Nope, not now. No, they still can't attack, right? They attack, they're dead. This is so dumb. They have 9 cards left. The thing is, they could actually, like, kill us in, like, 1 turn. We just both keep top-decking lands. That was a mistake. I was supposed to scry there. Let's not eliminate. Right? No, this hasn't changed at all. We're getting close, though. So we have 5 creatures that can kill them, and they only have 4 things that can block. Hey Tarmogoyf, what's going on? I don't know about that king title, but Uncounterable Tarmogoyf is definitely here. Okay, this is a turn. I think, yeah, we're gonna scry with this thing again. So we find eliminate, I think we win. So we can kill off, like, one of their creatures. And then just attack with everything. I don't think that's actually what we want right now. No, I want the removal spell so I can just go for the win. Okay, well that actually will do it. I just have to not die. All I have to do is just untap and then I can kill them with this ability. Now this is pointless. Now they're dead. Got him! Yes! There we go. See? We got there. It was getting kind of scary versus all that math on that side. Those fractals looking pretty big. But it's okay. We're not scared of math. Math is on our side. Tarmogoyf, I'm sure you're happy to know that we're playing black-green here. They were really, really big. Like, so big. Like a human is, like, usually, like, a 1-1 or a 2-2, and they had, like, 9-9s and 10-10s. Like, it's scary. This hand looks fine. Alright, so I can just kill their creature right now while I don't have anything in play. And that means that nothing is going to get this +1/+1 counter, so screw it. Why not? Let's have fun. Then next turn maybe we can play, like, this guy. I do want to play this. I think we're going to use environmental sciences here. That way we can play it, get a land next turn, and also play this colony. Oh no. Okay, it makes everything else indestructible. That's scary. Fuck. This actually might be better to play right now, because this can start gaining us a bunch of life. This thing has menace and lifelink, so I can attack, and this will get, this will become a 4/4, which is great. It's like the one card that I could have drew that, like, you know, changed my plans here. Yeah, like, I don't know if they were snakes exactly, but, you know, they were really big and scary, and I think would have eaten me in, like, one bite, so, basically snakes. Yeah, no attacks into the 4/4, that makes sense. Alright, environmental sciences, let's study. I think we have 2 swamps, right? So we want a forest here. Alright, I guess let's attack. I think that learn is really good if you have the cards to support it. So, like, Cram Session in this deck is actually very good because being able to search for environmental sciences is huge. Oh. Okay. That didn't really do the job yet, but let's see, maybe they got something else. Okay. We'll make, yeah, if they're gonna give us a free creature, we'll take it. Yeah, and I don't know if it's enough for modern, but it's definitely, like, they didn't break the mechanic, I think, but it's definitely, like, it's playable. Like, I think a card like Environmental Sciences is perfectly fine. If you have any reason to want to play, like, a learn card in your deck, like, that's not a bad lesson to get. It helps you fix your mana and also as card advantage, so. Card advantage in Magic, I don't know if you know this, it's actually really good. Alright, attack. I think that we're just beating the ever-loving piss out of them at this point, so... here, well, look, this is what's going to happen. We're going to learn here, we're going to get basic conjuration, and now we're going to use this. Like, this card I think is pretty powerful. Yeah, we'll get another one of these guys, because 4/4s that gain you extra life is really good, it seems. I don't want to commit anything to the board just in case they have, like, a Wrath or something, but... It seems like that's not something we have to be terribly concerned about right now. Okay, fuck it. Alright, that's fine. Let's not overcommit. Overcommitting is how you lose this game. There we go, we didn't need... See, it was fine. In a monocolored Tron deck, it could. It's possible, but you'd have to find, like, a lesson that you... Or a learn card you want to play with it, so... That's the thing, like... I think the lessons are good enough to, like, make the mechanic worth looking at, but I think most of the cards that say learn on them aren't necessarily stuff that you'd want to play in Modern. They're close. They're, like, almost there, but... This is like, they must have realized, like, their mistake with Companion. At least I hope. And maybe at the last minute, like, made some tweaks to it and dialed the power on it back just a bit because, yeah, it's not as broken as it could have been. So somebody seems to have learned something here. This looks fine. Yeah, I have 3 of this card in my deck, and it's just super, super powerful. You just, like, there are so many really cool curves where you just, like, okay, I gain, like, 4 life on turn 2, and then I play this troll, and then I gain, like, 1 more life, and now I basically win. Because I'm just playing 3 mana 4/4s. I can't understand how I got past 3 of these. That's just dumb. So dumb. Alright, I can just play this and get this thing back, right? So we're just gonna do this. No, okay, you have to have something in your graveyard already, but it's fine. I don't really want them to have that. 3 mana 4/4s are a great way to win this game. So look, now if I can just find like, that's not great. Pop Quiz is really close. Like, yeah, it's... Is it instant speed or not? I'm not gonna block this. Ouch. Alright, come on, I need to gain some life here. I think I need to kill this. I only have 2 cards left. The chances I'm gonna get blown out aren't very high. Yeah, it's instant. So instant speed divination is it's pretty close to being like modern playable. I don't know. I think maybe in the right deck, like maybe Pop Quiz is good enough. So that you'd have to like if there's a lesson that you particularly care about, like maybe you want flexibility for like having disenchant effects in your sideboard that you can access, you know, in game 1. Like that could be relevant. You might want it for that. Okay, well, now if they attack, I will triple block one of these things, because I think the odds of getting blown out aren't very high. And I need to start gaining some life so that I can actually put these abilities to the test here. Ouch. That's rough. I have to, like, do this. Not really happy about it, but... Sure. That's fine. Oh fuck, they have an instant. They're gonna blow me out here. Alright, now I'm in trouble. They had to have just picked that up, too. Alright, so we're down to, like, top decks, basically. Alright, so if we can top deck better than them, then we might win this. Okay, well. The swamp was not really what we wanted to top deck, but they keep drawing lands, that's fine. Alright, we're getting there! But against all odds, we're gonna get there. Now we have, like, a really awesome board. If they draw, like, one... If they miss one more time, like, they're fucked. So we got a huge stack. Damn it! That was awesome. Yeah, they destroyed everything. No! Fuck! That's so bad. That is so bad. They can just start casting things from their graveyard. I don't want that to happen. Alright, I'm gonna hold this swamp back. Alright, well they're definitely gonna cast this one. It has fucking lifelink. I don't have a way to kill this thing right now. I guess we're casting a 4/4 and hoping that's good enough. I guess not. Damn it, we got to a war of top decks and they had a fucking draw a card every turn rare, basically. I can't win as long as this is on the board, because they're just casting 2 things a turn. Alright, I need my Crux of Fate, like, right now. Damn it. Come on. No, deck, why are you doing this? Why do we have to be at 9 lands? That's so bad. We're just losing to this. What the fuck, deck? Come on! We have 18 cards left and not many turns. Well, they don't have any more spells left, at least. But I need to deal with this because I'm just losing to what's on the board. Like, this isn't terribly helpful to me. They can just make this not block and then attack me for 2. They don't even need to. They can just attack with this and I can't really block anyway. But if they just keep top decking removal, so like, yeah, we're screwed. Yeah. We what the fuck? We just like flooded out so ridiculously hard. There you go. There's 11 of our 17 lands. We played a good game till this point, but like, I think this is the point at which Arena basically put its thumb on the scale and was like, nope. Now none of this matters. Alright. I don't know. We'll try. Can we get back into this with this? Is this enough? They don't have any spells in their graveyard now, so... We're trying. That we did our best. Like, see, our learn card actually helped us, like, try to get out of this situation, but... That's also really bad. I think we're still in a situation where we need, like, Crux of Fate. This is just hilarious. We're getting destroyed. Alright, now we're dead here. Of course, you know, it wasn't enough to have 11 lands, we had to have 12. I don't know, we had a shot, alright? We had a legitimate chance to come back, even from that point, and there was nothing we could do about it. Like, you know, that shit happens sometimes. Life is hard. Yeah, I know, I'm fine. I feel it. It burns in my soul, like... Somebody did not want me to win that one. Alright, this is fine, we'll keep. I think this deck is fucking awesome, and it's just that... Yeah, I don't know. There was no amount of, like, playing around anything that was gonna, like, change that. It just came down to the fact that, like, we top decked, like, 5 lands and our opponent didn't. So... This Duress is gonna miss, which is nice. Turn 1, discard a card is pretty cool. I fucking love that. That's the best. We draw the cram session after they Duresses. Beautiful. That's amazing. Just absolutely amazing. If they want to trade, I'm happy to trade. Do it. I don't care. Bring it. I am not worried about this. You're 2/1 that you can pay 2 life to give it flying that I'm not blocking anyway. Yeah. That might be a problem. I'm not gonna block this. I am the beatdown, not you. And I will make that abundantly clear. This card is very good, but at the same time, I still think I can beat that card. Playing Honored Troll plus Cram Session next turn will be very strong. We also are going to gain a bunch of life from this thing. I don't know. Let's see. They obviously have something. Well, do they? Yeah, no, they have to have something here because there's a stop. So, all right, we make that indestructible. That I guess that's okay. It just means that they're trading this card with this one. It's still a 1-for-1. But I'm going to gain life, which is important because that makes this thing a 4-4. And we can basic conjuration and maybe find another one of these trolls. And we're not in a bad spot. You can't live your life in fear. Fear is the mind killer. Look, they are afraid to attack. That's gotta be good for us. They have something, so... Alright, I guess we're taking that. Let's play it. I wanna see if I can encourage them to do whatever they're gonna do first. I'm fine with trading either one of these for either one of their creatures. I need to push the damage through. Alright. So they're trading this with my 4-4, presumably, yeah. Alright. Like, it doesn't feel great, but at the same time, like... Okay, this card is really dangerous. Building the board in the verdict. Well, yeah, but we're not playing against, like, a modern, like, control deck right now. We're playing against a limited deck where wraths are extremely rare, so... I guess that's a point worth mentioning. Like, in limited, you have... The way that you play limited is kind of different than the way you play modern. It's more okay to overextend in limited because there's not as many ways to, like, wipe your board. It's usually a rare or a mythic that has to do that, so... And, like, generally, like, whatever, a rare or a mythic is just going to beat a bunch of commons for the most part, so... They're going to pay 2 life to give it flying? That's okay. Oh, this thing has reach. Well, then, yeah, I'm going to block it. They just paid 2 life to trade with my 2/2. Great. I do have life to spare. But they don't, so... This blocking choice is really hard for them. This thing also dies to eliminate, so if I can find it, it's good. Oh, that's beautiful. Hold on. It's Ward. I have to pay 3 life in order to do that. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Alright. Show me what you got, opponent. You seem to be out of tricks. No, I'm not gonna block that. Screw it. You're dead anyway, and I'm not gonna walk my 4/4 win condition into, like, some kind of bait. Okay, well, this is over. You have died, right? The best you can do is chump block one of my 4-power creatures. Like, you could trade this, block this, take 1, go to 1, and then I still have 5 power in play. Yeah, if you've watched the Queen's Gambit, this is where you resign. No cards equal GG. You were right. There we go. We got it. Alright, cool. Awesome. More wins for the Wind God. There we go. We're doing pretty good. Our only match that we lost is the one where we drew fucking 12 lands out of 17, so... If that's the one that we're gonna lose, then I guess the deck is pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another good point. I don't know if I mentioned it, but like... You need to learn how to be good at drafting and limited because this is how you convert your draft token into gems. It matters a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna gain 4 life and then play a troll and then... Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. And then I can grab like environmental sciences to make this a 4/4. Or no, I don't even need to. Yeah. I can't actually cast basic conjuration right now, and I might not have enough land, so I think I am going to get sciences here. Yeah, if you draw 12 lands, you probably should lose, unless you're playing like legacy lands. In which case, if you draw 12 lands, you probably should win. Well, we're getting attacked by this thing, so not pleasant, but it is what it is. So I need them like to have a turn where they don't like turn this into a creature, or they don't turn it into an attacker. I mean, because then I can, you know, gain enough life to turn this thing on. And once this becomes a 4/4, then this turns that off as an attacker. What's Legacy? Legacy, you know, it's that other format that Wizards never pays attention to. The Hall's pretty good in their Magecraft deck. Damn it, they have 2 of these in a row. I said that's ridiculous. Well, now this thing's going to become a 4/4, and that's going to be a problem. I don't have a good way to deal with it. So I kind of need to draw a land. That's also not great because now they can counter my environmental sciences. helpful. So now I have something that I can trade this with this card if I need to. Yeah, I understand. Like, I'm totally with you. Like, the Realms Beyond is just absolutely insane. Like, there is no reason that needs to be legacy legal. That's fine if you want to make it for, like, Commander. I can live with that, alright? But it shouldn't be part of Legacy. And I could maybe see an argument for being part of Vintage, because Vintage is the one that's supposed to be all the cards. But, like, Legacy is the one that's supposed to be, like, the history of competitive Magic play. And I don't think Realms Beyond should have a place in competitive Magic. It should have a place in casual, fun Magic at best. That irritates me so much. But the best we can hope for is that most of the cards are not going to be that good. So, well, I think I have to play my Sciences this turn and then play this Honor Troll or something. Could play this 3/3. I can't really attack them. That was actually a mistake. I should have played the Troll first. I could have gained an extra life. But I didn't want to show them I had another land, so... But I could have been at 21 for this. They might be. I mean, it's... Generally, when it comes to, like, making a full set of cards, at least some of them are going to be pushed, so... I can sort of understand why they want to do Lord of the Rings, but... I absolutely just... I don't get the idea of... Why don't we just, Yeah, let's put Warhammer 40k in here. Like, what are you doing? That's insane. I don't know. It baffles the mind. Yeah, like in Commander, I think it would be really fun. I just don't want like to go to like Eternal Weekend and see like, okay, here comes like the fucking Space Marine like chainsaw gun or sword or whatever, and they're equipping it to their true name Nemesis, and like that's how they're winning. Yeah, just, I don't think that's not really what I want to see. I could live without that. So if I attack with this thing, sorry. If I attack with it, I can gain 5 life and turn these on. Then make them both 4/4s. Throwing that, I don't know if I want to though, because like they could also kill this and then they're never online. Alright, I'm gonna take this risk. I will throw this thing away so I can gain the life to make these big enough. Yeah, sure. Then I can start draining them every turn for 4. I mean, who says there's no plane where they exist? That was like I think that was one of the stated things that they said very early on in Magic. Magic is supposed to be like fantasy, not like sci-fi. They don't want it to be like we don't want Magic to be the Zack Snyder like Justice League universe. I don't know. Like Kaladesh is like the closest we should probably get to like sci-fi nonsense. Oh, I don't have enough mana to do both of these things. I can kill one of their creatures. I probably should. None of these have flying, right? I think I'm just activating this thing every turn to kill them. They lose 2 life and I gain 4 life. That seems pretty good. Yeah, it's... I guess even if Magic was gonna do, like, the sci-fi cool stuff, I would still probably prefer... Yeah, I would still probably prefer, if they did their own IP for it, so, like... I don't know, make the Phyrexians be the ones that, like, develop fucking chain swords or whatever, but... I don't know, I don't like the crossover stuff with this. I think that Magic should be its own thing. I like that the lore of this game is its own thing. It's special, but it's not special anymore. So I'm hitting them for 4 turns, so 2 more turns, and this is going to be lethal to them. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of am on the same page as this. Magic does have its own narrative flavor, themes, and everything. The only one that I kind of think, like, should still be part of Magic is, like, the Dungeons and Dragons one, because it was part of Magic from a very early time. Yeah, the Legend set was actually based a lot on Dungeons and Dragons stuff, so like it doesn't bother me that much. And it's another thing that, like, Wizards is also they own D&D, so it doesn't bother me as much. Yeah, they have for a long time. They've been the history of those 2 games is, like, very much tied together, and the lore of both of the games really matters a lot. Also, we'll celebrate quickly for our win. Yeah, awesome. We're doing great. But I don't know. Like, once you start going beyond that, like, The Walking Dead should not be part of Magic, and, like, maybe Lord of the Rings is close enough to the flavor of Magic. Like, I can understand. Like, Warhammer definitely is not. I don't get it. And it's just gonna get worse. Like, what I said, this is exactly what I said when, you know, the Secret Lair came out. It is just gonna keep getting worse. My entry fee was a draft token. I didn't have to pay for this, so the idea is, like, this point, the draft token is just converting into 100% profit at this point. These are draft tokens I had from the previous mastery passes that I never used, so I do have another draft. Look, these hands are great because I have 3 copies of this card and 3 copies of this one in my deck. And I think, like, 3 copies of this. So, like, getting this exact hand is actually really easy to do. We're just, like, absolutely out here bodying fools with this. This card is great. I'm so glad that we got 3 of this. Alright. Okay, I'm not scared of that at all. We have 4 lands here, so we can get our, okay, that's fine, they can do that. They got environmental sciences. That's a really common one to get. We're getting basic conjuration though, because this card is just fantastic to get. It gains us life with our troll, and it also lets us find more trolls. But like curving this into this is just great. And now on turn 5 I should be able to play both Conjuration and Colony. I'm wondering if they have a Lash of Malice. Oh no, they have this Defender thing. Okay, that's why. So yeah, notice like when if you pay attention to like when Arena actually passes priority, you can kind of get an idea of what cards they might have in their hand. But because they have this wall out that only costs 1, like, it's going to be really hard to know if and when they have interaction and when they don't. Because now they basically always have priority after everything, and it's never just going to auto-pass. Kind of the same way that Mistcaller does that. Ooh, Crux of Fate is very good. Witherbloom, okay. Well, we're not in a huge hurry to do that. So actually, one thing I could do is just Conjuration this turn, turn this into a 4/4, and then attack. I actually like this plan. Alright, well, that's the only thing we can get, so now we can attack, and, you know, they don't have any good blocks. Well, here's the thing. There is a way to just turn on full control mode, but it's just like, most people just don't want to do it. I guess let's just... No, I don't know if I want to do this right now. I guess I'm not casting Crux of Fate for a while, so may as well try to do this now. Yeah, if you want to protect your integrity of your, you know, bluffs or whatever, you can turn on full control mode, but it's just more hassle than it's worth most of the time. If I was going to play a competitive tournament, I would have that on, but otherwise, like, it's not really worth it. This is like F&M level. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna block with the wall, come on. Really? Okay. You must be getting desperate then. Yeah, so my experience with the pre-release, and this seems to be confirming it, 4-power creatures seem to just be devastatingly good in this format, so... I kind of get that. It does, yeah. Like it doesn't necessarily have the same feel as like actual paper Magic. Not even close. Like MTGO still feels like more Magic than this does for some reason. They just keep turning this into like, here's all the cool animations. You know, we just, I don't know. We're playing with the cards obviously, but like. I don't know, maybe, like, it kind of feels like at some point they're going a little overboard with this. Like, the avatars and shit, like, it's just a little bit much. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but I get that. Something does feel off. That was a mistake. They should have waited until my turn to do that, because they could block this thing and then do that to trade with it. So, my opponent has just clearly fucked up. And unfortunately, they're just going to have to learn. And not in the fun way. I don't know what they're doing, but their board is terrible right now. And I am just trying to go for the kill. This card is terrible. If they exile any one of my things, they fucked up. They just die. That's it. Okay. They destroy, and I'm not gonna block. You don't need to do that on your turn. It doesn't. You can do that at instant speed, so you can block and then do that. There is no reason to allow this to happen. I guess I could just do that. They're dead next turn if they yeah. I don't know. Like this is Ponylands, I guess. Like the season just started, so like well, I should say I don't know if the season just started, but I haven't been playing. I haven't been playing like limited basically all like the entire last season, so I'm still at the bottom of ranking just purely in the fact that I haven't played it, not because I'm not good at it. Okay, and this is where they die. Here you go. You can block that and then die. It's fine. We will take it. That means we get gems. Gems are great. You know what? They're gonna have to learn the hard way. That's just how it is. So they'll hopefully come away from this and figure out what they did wrong and do better next time. Alright, look, we're just absolutely crushing this. Here we go. One more and then we are golden. We have like 3 tries at this, right? Or yeah. 2 tries? Will you lose one? Yeah, we can yeah, we have 2 tries to win this last one, so it's fine. We can get there. Been at this for about an hour and a half. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, we've got a lot of games in that amount of time, so kind of flying through it. Up. There we go. Yeah, MTGO, like they do, they're more often they like, well, I feel like at least when I'm playing an MTGO, it's more competitive. I think it's more competitive because you're actually like putting something on the line. But when you're just being handed like draft tokens and free gold and stuff to play with, like I don't know. I think you get more people that are just like free rolling it rather than like investing money into it. When you're paying for it, you're much more. I think you're gonna pay more attention to making sure that you actually do it right. This hand is okay. I guess we have to keep it. It's not nearly as busted as the other ones we've had, but we'll play the swamp just in case they play a creature. I can lash it, which they do not. All right. I guess let's learn. We get basic conjuration. This spell is pretty good. We are learning to get a creature. So, okay, well, I feel kind of safe because I think they don't have an instant speed interaction. Okay, well, they're a 3-color deck, so they are doing the thing that we considered doing. It's fine with me. Alright, how do I do this? I could gain the life like that, or I could just play like this thing. It has life link, so might be correct. I don't really know. I don't know. It's difficult to see what the difference is in MTGO. Like, it just feels like maybe just because the interface is so much shittier that like the people that are on there like really want to be there and they really want to be playing like with all like the really cool cards and playing them as you know, the cards are also not free. They like so they have something to like lose if you know they fuck up. I don't know, maybe that's I don't know what it is, but something about MTGO just yeah, it seems different. It hits different. I think I'm willing to just attack with, or We can do this. Can attack with both of these things. They can trade with one of them. That's fine. Okay. Wow, we missed. Oh, well, that was a huge miss. All right. Sure. Okay. All right. I'm not worried about this right now. Yeah, it could be a problem. I don't really want to kill this thing with this spell because I don't think that's worth it. That's going to be a problem, so... Yeah, well, there's definitely more competitive events in MTGO, but, like, it's also a function of the fact that it costs more money, so... Our opponent is just, like, mono removal right now. I guess we just really want, like, Crux of Fate. Because they're going to make this fractal thing and it's going to be huge and there's not a lot we can do about it. They're just playing our same deck. Like, that's... They have a white splash for something. Mm-hmm. That felt like a win. See, I kind of want to cast this, but I don't have anything good to throw away right now, so... I could throw this thing away, but it just... Yeah, it doesn't seem like the move here. This can be blocked with this thing. I'm willing to trade, like, this off, or if they attack with these, I can even take a hit, so... This would be a good Crux of Fate turn. Alright, what do we got? I guess I'm taking this thing. I'm gonna have to take a hit off this, but then I'm gonna exile it. I'm just hoping the rest of their hand is just full of dink. Yikes. Alright, go. So we really need that Crux of Fate badly now. Alright. Oh, come on. What do you have in your hand that you're, like, gonna blow me out with here? Alright. Crux or die. Actually, that's fine. Because this has lifelink, so this just like... Never mind! Okay, they just drew like swords to plowshares casually. Alright, come on, Crux or die. Fuck, what's the most valuable thing here? I think it's that crocodile because it has lifelink. Alright, we are living on the edge right now. Are we dead? It's close, like... Okay, so if I block this, that's 3... I take 7 damage. It's not great. So this is... I guess if I block this thing, then... I think I'm probably losing, so... Alright, they have an instant or sorcery, I'm fucked. They topped it. I needed them not to do that. I don't think I could defeat that. Okay, that's fine. They drew like 3 things in a row and we did not, so it's just worked out that way. Alright, we still have one more shot at this. Come on, we can get this. Deck, do not fail us again. That was our worst hand out of any of like the ones that we started with so far, and it still like had very much a chance, but the draws at the end were just not in our favor. However, this hand looks fucking fantastic. We're absolutely keeping this. It's just gonna roll them, hopefully. Well, they seem to have something, but I don't. It's not clear what it is. Maybe they have a square up. Yeah, that might be why. Doesn't matter. I think we're just gonna win. We're just gonna slam trolls and gain life off this lifelink. No, you can't attack with that. That would be suicide. No attacks. I just want to chump block with the pest so that way I can be at 25 and now all of a sudden these are 4/4s, but this is looking good so far. Okay, so for 2 mana, what would you do? Are you gonna fight my guy? Oh, they're just learning. Okay. Sure. What do you got? What card are you gonna learn from? That card's definitely fine. Alright. Well, you gotta do something here, so what is it gonna be? Okay, you're making a 3/3, that's okay. That thing's gonna keep getting bigger. I think I'm okay with this. Probably... Let's play another one of these. I can throw away one of these tokens in order to make this, yeah, bigger, so... The whole point is I want it to die so this can become a 4/4. Then I have much more favorable blocks. Ah, see, they knew. They knew not to do it. It was a trap. And I succeeded. You got the 1 damage in. Alright. Alright, golden ratio. Yeah, they just drew a ton of cards, so they're keeping up with our board. I think we're still okay. I'm getting a little bit choked on mana. Hey, Lantern, what's going on? Yeah, please attack me with this Pledge Mage. I wanna gain life so badly. Ta-da. Alright. I think I just do this. Oh no, I can't because they can untap this thing, so... Yeah, alright. I need removal first before I can start going in. Yeah, that could have been bad. Good news is they don't really have that great of attacks against us, though. However, this is going to be an issue because they can just keep drawing a bunch of cards. I would really like this thing to go away. So, let's try to play around combat tricks. Yeah, they have another 5/5 that's bad. Alright, this is getting scary now. Huh. How do we get out of this here? This is getting into we need Crux of Fate territory. We've only drawn it like 1 or 2 times this entire thing, so come on. We just really need it to resolve, because like at this point this is getting out of hand. The combination of like this thing plus everything else is a huge issue. Because it means they can attack and go in with stuff, and we don't really have a good way to deal with it. I guess I'll try to hold off here as long as possible. Alright, well, if there was ever going to be a turn for it, this would be a good turn. Yeah, we're losing this until we can... Unless we find Crux, I think we're dead. This is terrible. Alright, I want to try to save this to rebuild afterwards, if we can find it. But we need to put enough stuff into play that we're not dying to their stuff. They're at the point where they can like draw 2 cards a turn. They can draw 3 cards a turn, actually. Fuck. we're just, yeah, we're getting destroyed here. I can't block that, so I guess we'll do this. Yikes. You are not Crux of Fate. I can't keep, like, holding off this forever. Like, if I... Yeah, that's what this game's gonna come down to. Like, if I can find it in time, like, I can come back from this. If I don't find it before I die, then, yeah, we're screwed. They don't seem to be drawing a bunch of cards, though, which I'm kind of surprised. I don't know, I guess maybe they just feel like they're okay in this position. Still not where I need to be. I guess we're just passing. The thesis has not changed. We're just playing to hold out hope here. Yeah, I probably should have blocked with this one as well, because I keep forgetting that this is a card. Yeah, there was not really a reason not to triple block this thing, because they were still with 8 power they can only kill 2 of them anyway. That was kind of a fuck up on our part. Now I might just have to start playing these just to buy myself time. But fortunately, they keep overcommitting to the board for some reason, so they're giving us a chance. If we can find this crux, we might actually win. But we only have, like, one more turn to find it, and if it's not, like, our next draw, we're pretty much dead. So it's like, what, roughly 4.5% chance? Come on, deck, just one time. Just let us do this once. So they ever figure out that they can just attack with everything, then we're in trouble. Ouch. Is that enough? It's close. We gain a life. Okay, come on. Crux of Fate or die. Come on, just one time. Everybody, just one time. No! Alright, we're dead. Alright, we lost. Damn, we were so close. Like, we could have got there, but... Nope, not quite. It sucked. Alright, well, we claim our prize. We only got there with 6 wins. We didn't quite make the last one. We were pretty close at, like, several times, but not quite enough. Alright, let's check out our spoils of war here. Here we got Opt and... Alright, Blade Historian. No plagiarism of Fate for me, yeah. Another Opt and a Mythic Wild card. Okay, that's nice. I have way more... I always have more mythics than I do anything else. Okay, lands are always cool in my opinion. I like lands. Strategic planning. Alright. Ah, it's the Titan. Okay. Alright, what else do we got? Duress. Oh, rare wild card. Rare wild card in my opinion. the best thing you can open from a pack. Oh, this is a double rare pack. We got Memory Lapse. Okay, this card actually is pretty awesome. Alright, well, we did okay, I think. We didn't cast any red or white spells today, that's alright. But I think we did pretty good in Limited, so I have one more token, but it's getting a little bit late, so I'm not going to be doing that tonight. Maybe next week we'll do it. We'll do it eventually. I know I don't stream on Twitch like nearly as often as people might like me to, but I don't know. Normally, like, I do all the content stuff on Sunday, but this week is going to be a bunch of this is limited week. I did pre-release and now we did a draft, so yeah, and all the pre-release stuff I did yesterday, so I had time to do this tonight. But yeah, we'll do more stuff on Twitch in the future. I'll have this put over in YouTube for Friday, so that way then there's something that's at least uploaded then. But that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, I think we did pretty well. We got, like I said, we had matches that were really close. We could have got that 7th one if luck had been on our side maybe. But yeah, I'm still not upset about this. I think overall we converted pretty well on that draft token. So thanks everybody for showing up. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, like I said, we'll have Limited this week, and then we'll go back and do more Constructed next week, either Modern or Legacy. I don't know. We'll see how, or I'll have to figure out what exactly we're gonna do once I get to that point. So, make sure that yeah, come out and check this stuff out when it's on my YouTube channel. So, that's all I got, everybody. Thanks for coming by. I will see you again next time. Take it easy, everyone.